So hello everyone, myself Vibhor Shukla. I am in 5th semester CSE and my roll number is 23115-107. So welcome to the week 3 for the summarization of basic entrepreneurship for engineers. So we have been discussing design thinking. There are 5 processes, quick summary. First, there are 5 steps. So first is empathize, second is define, third is iterate, then prototype, then test. So we have discussed till define, and today we are going to discuss a bit more about iterate. So once we have empathized and defined our problem statement, we go ahead and do the iteration part. So iteration part comprises of 3 further steps: visual and tactile representation, brainstorming, focusing, and pairing. So we're going to discuss today first of all brainstorming. So brainstorming is a part we can do with a team or we can do individually. To do it individually, there is a process in which we wear 6 hats, not literally but metaphorically. The hats represent the way of thinking. So there are basically 6 type of hats. First is white hat. So let me list all of the hats first. Their colors are white, red, black, yellow, blue, and green. So let's discuss them one by one. So if you are brainstorming by yourself individually, this is the process for you. So you wear a white hat metaphorically, and you think about the data, facts, figures, information that needs to be known for the ideation or that are needed. Second is, then you remove white hat, then you wear red hat. Red hat considers more about instinct, hunches, what are the feelings about this idea, will this idea follow through. It is more concerned about the emotional part of it. Third is black hat. Black hat considers the difficulty, the potential problems. It criticizes your idea, which is important. Constructive criticism is important everywhere. So that's what black hat does. Then there is yellow hat. Yellow hat thinks about the positive aspects of it. It thinks about the values, benefits, what and what may not work. And then there is blue hat. Blue hat considers about managing the process, the way of moving forward, what are going to be the next steps, the action plans, and how we can actually make this thing happen. And the last hat is green hat. Green hat is more about creativity, and that's it. So if you are brainstorming by yourself, wear these 6 hats one by one, not sequentially, it's up to you, but wear these 6 hats metaphorically and think in that way. So that helps in brainstorming. And then coming to our next point, we had a case study about a company called Desi Hangover. Long story short, there were 2 friends who were working in Egypt, 2 Indian friends, not friends, but there were 2 peoples who coincidentally happened to be Indian, and they were wearing Kolhapuri chappals of India. Kolhapuri is a place in the Karnataka state of India, and they were coincidentally wearing that, and there were around 200 volunteers working with them. The foreign volunteers, they were in Egypt basically and wearing Kolhapur sleepers. Foreigners were attracted to it, and so these 2 Indians decided to keep track of the queries, to keep track of the interest of foreigners. So they received around 200 queries in 60 days. So these 2 Indians clearly knew what was it that these foreigners were interested in it. Let me check the names of these Indians. So there were 2 Indians. First was Hitesh, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name, and there was Lakshya. Hitesh and Lakshya, one was from Mumbai and one was from Chandigarh. So then they discovered this curiosity in this, and then they contracted their professor, whose name was Abha Agrawal, and she advised them to build something they can sell, not sell what they create, not try to sell what they create. This was her advice. And so they noticed something, that in India is the second largest footwear producing powerhouse in the world after China. And one thing they noticed was the 90% of consumption of these footwears were domestic, and the remaining 10% were foreign, which was really, really low for such a huge country. So what they decided to do is, they had an idea to sell Kolhapur sleepers outside of India, to export it. So what they did was, they first tested it out in the foreign community, whether it is really desirable, will it sell or not. So first they tested a small sample of 20. They exported a pair of 20 chappals to to foreign. They sent it to, I guess it was to a Canadian friend. Uh, Her name was Flo Labrie. Okay. So they sent it there. They gave her 20 pair of sleeper by which was handmade by artisan Gurunath in Athani, and she tried to sell it in a university fair. 20 pair of slippers were sold in half a day, which is a large number, which is a really good sign. And what they did was, Hitesh hired 30 plus artisans near the region in India, a local artisan, and they established a company which is now valued, which now earns an yearly revenue of around 3 crore, which is a good thing. So there were many. So in summary, Desi Hangover succeeded because the founders observed hidden opportunities, validated demand step by step, and used innovative methods, fake door strategy, and balanced social impact, artisan jobs with global business growth. Thank you, and have a nice day.